what happened to the month of October? I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and this is my 113th Flosstube video. It is the 25th of October, and it feels like I should at least have my Halloween decorations up, but no. I found the coolest thing at the Dollar Tree, and I was gonna hang it back here with the raven quilt, and yeah, the thumbtacks are in the back of my husband's truck because he needs them for the firewood, and it's one of those months. I could not even tell you what I have been doing, but apparently there has been a lot of it, and it's been eating up most of my time. But I'm going to do a quick update. While Halloween is still not here, I stitched. I got in 2 strands on Beacon at Daybreak. That does not even qualify as stitching, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that, except what I have been doing is devoting all my time to the shawl I showed you in my last Flosstube update, and this is Hobby Lobby clearance yarn. I am in love with this stuff. I had set a goal to try to have the shawl done before Mom and I left for our quilting retreat on the 29th, and it's been going quickly. I was going to get it done, and then the power went out yesterday for 4 hours, and hooray for mindless lace that you can knit in near darkness, because it would help if I showed you the pretty side. I did a lot of lace in the semi-darkness, and I am almost done, and I have enough yarn, and just everything about the shawl has been happy. And I don't think it's a bad thing to drop your stitching for a couple of weeks so you can throw yourself full on into another project. Because I was doing something and I was enjoying what I did, and the shawl will be done, and then it will be time to go back to my stitching, and hopefully my stitchy bug is back better. I ordered something in the mail, and I have been very hesitant to order anything in the mail lately because I know there's a lot going on in the world. Packages aren't getting where they should when they should, as evidenced by my MyBobbin order that took 135 days for the United States Postal Service to lose it somewhere while at the same time putting it in my P.O. box. After meeting the new lady at the post office this afternoon, yeah, my confidence is even lower than it was. But MyBobbin had some kits that I really wanted, that I knew were scheduled to be discontinued, and that had a great coupon. And I decided I would order them, and I would just go into it knowing that I might have to be really, really patient, and that they would hopefully get here eventually. And I was prepared for another 135-day wait. I was prepared for worse. 9 days later, how did the stars align in a way that let this thing get from Russia to New Jersey, across the country to Oregon in 9 days? And of course it got here on Saturday when the post office isn't open, and I couldn't sign for it, and I had to wait until Monday, and then I had to wait for it to be 1 o'clock when the post office opened. But they are here, and 9 days. How? I'm not complaining. I'm just really confused. So they're Riolis kits. You couldn't have guessed that. This one is Warm Autumn. And according to the post on the Riolis Instagram feed, this is entirely half cross stitches. There's some back stitching too. I love the colors. I love the subject matter. And along with Warm Autumn, I got Rainy Summer. I love this one even more. Look at the glow of the lights in those windows. Look at the reflection of the rain. These just, they are making me giddy, and I am really anxious to start them and see how fast does a project that is all half crosses go, because I'm thinking it might be fast. And then I got my very first Panna kit. It has a name. It has a name. I don't know what the name is because there's nothing in English on the front of this packaging. I love classical art. And yes, I see how much white there is in that, and by the time I am done with it, I'm sure I will be complaining about white and complaining about green and complaining about flesh tones. But for whatever reason, I really want to stitch this one. I like stitchery that is based on classical works of art. And this one just jumped out and told me I had to stitch it, and I talked myself out of ordering it a couple of sales ago and didn't order anything. And it has just been in the back of my head ever since that I want to stitch that. So when I decided to order warm autumn and rainy summer, what are these called? I'm not going to know what I'm stitching for the entire time I work on these. Warm autumn and rainy summer. I'm going to call them by the wrong name every time I post an update. Just know that that is going to happen. Halloween is coming. I had a whole list of Halloween videos that I wanted to film last year and didn't get to film last year because 2020 was happening. 2021 has not, it's been a different kind of chaos. I am gonna, I guess, have a list going into next year and some fall things that can spill over into next month because pumpkins are restricted to October. My mom and I are going to the coast for our sort of what is becoming an annual quilt retreat. I've got a whole box packed. Apparently I'm going to be sewing project bags. That is my plan, because last time I did a whole lot of stitching and not very much sewing, and I can stitch at home, or so I'm telling myself. I promise next Flosstube update I will have more stuff with needle and floss to show you, and I will have a video with that shawl soon because I'm going to get it finished. If I don't know if I'm staying up late or getting up early, but it's going to get finished, and I cannot wait to see it off the needles. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. I'll be back with you with more videos soon. Now I've got to go peel carrots and throw them in the crock pot, so hopefully they'll be cooked by dinner time.